Very warm welcome to my class, dear students. I am Mujibur Rahman, lecturer in the Department of English. You know me very well, so I don't need to get introduced myself. Anyway, I'm back after a long time with a new class on a new topic. And this class will definitely be useful to the students studying at ACC level. Not only students at ACC level, this class will surely be helpful to everybody who is interested to improve English proficiency. Okay? So guys, stay tuned and watch till the end. Look at the board. As you see on the board, now I'm going to talk about modifier. This topic is taken from English second paper, and questions from this topic will be set in question number 9 in English second paper. I think you have got the point. You will find this topic in English second paper in question number 9 in the final exam. Okay, so no more wasting time, let's get started. First of all, you need to have a very clear idea or reasonable idea about the term itself, the term modifier. What is modifier? What does it mean? Okay, look at the board. Modifier is noun, and this modifier comes from the verb modify. So what does this verb modify means? Okay, look the definition. To make small changes to something. Modifying actually means to make minor changes or small changes to something to make it more useful, to make it more suitable. To make it simplify, let me give you an example. Let's say you have decided to build a house. So you need a design, and you have got the design made by an architect. In the design, there is only one window in your bedroom, but you don't like it. You find it unsuitable. So because you want more air, more natural light, you want a more well ventilated room. So you want to change the design. You have to change the design. And this change is the modification. I think you have got the point. Okay? Almost similar is the case in English grammar. In English grammar, we modify by adding something before a word or after the word. Okay? Look at the board, the definition. In English grammar, we actually, when we modify, we add something to the sense of a word or group of words. Okay? This is the modifying. Now, what is modifier? Modifier is the noun of the verb modify. Okay? What is modifier? Okay? Modifier is actually something by which you modify. Okay? Look at the verb drive and the noun driver. Who is a driver? A driver drives. Okay? Similarly, a modifier modifies. A driver drives. Similarly, a modifier modifies. Okay? Look at the board, the definition. In English grammar, a modifier actually a word or a phrase or a clause that modifies. Okay? So a modifier can be a word, it can be a phrase, or it can be a clause. Okay? Now let me make it clear by giving you an example. Okay? Look at the board. There is a word flower. There is only a word flower, and there is nothing before or after the word. Okay? But definitely we can add something before or after this word. Okay? And by adding something before or after this word, we actually modify this word flower. Okay? Let me make it more clear, make it clearer. Okay? We don't know this flower. Is it white flower? Is it black? Or is it a beautiful flower? Or is it an ugly flower? Is it in the tree or is it in the base? We know nothing about this. But we can add these things. And by adding these things, we can modify the word flower. Okay? Let me add an article before the word flower. Now look. Previously, it was only a word flower. But now it is a flower. So look, a flower and only flower are not the same thing. So this particular article A definitely modifies the word flower. Okay, let me add another word before this word, beautiful. Okay, so this word beautiful surely again modifies the word flower by adding the meaning of this particular word to this word flower. Okay, because beautiful flower are and the only flower are not the same thing, not at all. Okay, I think you have got the point. We can see, in this way we can add many more modifiers. Okay, a beautiful red flower. Okay, now look, these modifiers are placed before the word flower, but we can add modifiers after the word flower as well. Okay, these three words make a phrase. In English grammar, it is called a prepositional phrase. Okay, this prepositional phrase is modifying the word flower. Now the question, how? Okay, look, the only flower and the flower in the tree are not at all the same thing. They are totally different thing. So flower in the tree, this phrase in the tree, this phrase definitely modifying this word flower. Okay, now all these words make a complete noun phrase. Here the flower is the head word. Okay, and these words are modifiers. Okay, now let's move on to the types or classification of modifiers. Okay, according to the position, modifier is of two types, pre-modifier and post-modifier. Look at the board. Pre-modifier, what is pre-modifier? Modifiers that we place before the head word are pre-modifiers, and the modifiers that we place after the head word are post-modifiers. Look at the example. This is our head word, flower. Okay, and the modifiers are placed before this head word, a beautiful red. These three modifiers are pre-modifier, and the prepositional phrase that is placed after this head word, this is post modifiers. I think you have got the point clear, what is pre-modifier and what is post modifier. Now you need to have a clear idea in detail about pre-modifier and post modifiers. What can be pre-modifiers and what can be post modifiers. So today let us learn a few items which can be functions which can be pre-modifiers. Okay, look at the board. First of all, article, and you everybody know which is article, what can be used in article. Okay, A and D, these three words are article, and article can be pre-modifier. Okay, look at the examples. A book. Okay, book is the noun and a article is the pre-modifier, because this article A is placed before the head word book. Okay, and always we use article before the noun. We never place article after any noun. Okay, we don't say book A, we always say a book. Similarly, an apple, the pen. Okay, so article can be used as pre-modifiers. Okay, secondly, adjective. What is adjective? Adjective is a word that describes a person or thing. Actually, adjective modifies. The function of adjective is to modify any noun or pronoun. Okay, there are lots of adjectives which we cannot count actually. Okay, there are a few examples here: beautiful, nice, hot, good, and many more adjectives are there in English language. Okay, now look at the example. good boy. Here the boy is noun. This boy is modified by the adjective good. Okay, we all the time say good boy, we never say boy good. Okay, so this good is a pre-modified because it is placed before the head word boy. Similarly, we have written two more examples. Nice bird. Here nice is the pre-modified. This is an adjective. Bird is a noun. Okay, here hot is an adjective. It is modifying the word water. Okay, so adjective can be pre-modified. Okay, next possessive. Look at the board. My, our, your, his, her, their. These are possessives. Okay, possessives are always placed before the head word, before a noun. Okay, possessives are pre-modifiers. Look at the examples. My book. We never say book my. Okay, my is pre-modifier. Our college. Our is possessive and it is the pre-modifier. It is modifying the word college. Similarly, you can say their friends, his brother, her sisters. You can make many more examples, okay, by yourselves. Finally, intensifier. Intensifier is a noun. It comes from the verb intensify. What is actually intensifier? Intensifier is a word that makes the meaning of another word stronger. Okay, intensifier strengthens. It intensifies the meaning of another noun or pronoun. Okay, there are a limited number of intensifiers. The three examples I have written here, these are mostly used as intensifier. They are very so extremely. Look at the example. Very good. What is the function of very here? Okay, it intensifying or making stronger the meaning of the word good. Good boy. Yes, it is good, but in what degree? How much good the boy is? Okay, the answer is very, very good. So this intensifier very definitely modifies the word good. Okay, as it is placed before the word good, so very is a pre-modifier. Okay, so students, that is all for now, and I will continue this topic in the next class. And finally, don't hesitate to call me if you have anything to ask. Thank you so much for watching.